start the weekend of more games at Rhodes. Tell me about your feelings as you're heading into Saturday.
Well, first thing, a lot of credit to Stephanie Van Brakel, Pro Throw pitching coach, and her pitchers, Montana, Crystal Goodman, and Sarah Cornell. They all did their job. We played really good defense. And then, you know, the name of the game of fast pitch is play defense, get good starting pitching, and then get a key hit. And thank goodness we got a couple, and that's really all we needed. But the three pitchers and the team defense kept us in both games.
How about Kaylee Tao? We talked to her a little bit earlier, big in that first game, and then again her and Hemphill kind of powering everybody through that second.
Yep, and you know, it was just kind of a flip of the coin in the dugout between games to put her back to the 3 spot, and she came up key twice. So it's just a matter of time before she starts really hitting the ball like she did last year, because she's too good, and the more she sees, the better it's going to be. And then Bailey absolutely blistered a couple that, you know, the first third baseman made a heck of a play, and then in the second game, I mean, she hit it as hard as she could. The kid stopped it, threw her out, and then the third time she finally gets it through, and it's another rope down the left field line here for an RBI double. So I'll take the 2 wins though.
How about these 2 wins on Friday? What kind of momentum does that give you through the rest of the week? And just to start with that positivity with the win.
Well, it kind of reminded us of Arizona a couple of weeks ago, because the 2 wins that we had on the Friday night were like 2-0, 1-0, and we didn't hit very well, but we pitched and we played great defense. So, and then the next day we hit a lot better. So hopefully that's the case. We also have Courtney Getton senior day tomorrow, and we want to send her off on a really good note on her day, and it's going to be a fun day. So I hope a lot of people come out for that.
Yeah, offensively, did you see any improvement from the things that we talked to you about just a few days ago? You want to see some sac flies and some things improve.
Tao got the sac fly, which is huge. You know, to me, we hit the ball hard, but right at people, and you know, you can't really. What do you do about that? And they, both teams were actually playing on the wall, and we hit a couple shots right at them, and you know, it's good scouting. And Michigan State, I thought, threw a really good game against us. It's going to happen. You know, the name of the game is softball. Just get a key hit, and that usually wins the close games.
Crystal Goodman gave up an early run, but really seemed to battle and actually pitched pretty well down the stretch of the ball game in that second game tonight.
She did, and you know, when I went out, I said, look, you went through the lineup twice. It's a 1-1 game. I think it was the top of the 5th with 1 out, and their leadoff was up. I said, you did exactly what we wanted you to do. Great job. And between the 2 of them, they're fun to watch together. They're a good combination.
And then Sarah Cornell really came up with some big strikeouts late in the ball game when Southern Miss seemed to have that opportunity to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, you know, in her stat line, you know, she threw 34 pitches and 27 were strikes. So she's got to be a lot of fun to play behind on defense, because it's in the zone all night long, and she goes right after people. She pitches fast, so she's a fun pitcher to watch from the dugout, and hopefully from the stands as well.
2 wins in the bag tonight. What are you looking for out of your team for tomorrow?
Better offensive, you know, just better at bats, and maybe some line drives will fall for us. I know Courtney is going to give us a good start against St. Francis in the first game, and hopefully good weather.
Just kind of talk about St. Francis. You'll be seeing for the first time tomorrow. What do you expect out of them?
I mean, they've got a new coach. Their previous coach went to North Carolina State. He's doing a good job there, but you know, they had won their conference several years in a row, so we know they're a good team. They beat Southern Miss the first game of the tournament, 1-0, and you know, that's an impressive win, because obviously it was a good game between us and Southern Miss tonight. So everybody's going to bring their A game.